Oh, in the video and everything, which guy were you? I'm almost 100% sure, but for the people out there.
So I'm wondering which video you're talking about because there's a couple different angles. Now
You
I'm the guy in the white shirt,
okay.
with the Braves hat on. It I have an angle. There were some girls sitting in front of me that sent me. I could send that to you, but these girls were sitting in front of me, and everyone around, like the Padres guy, his dad
Mhm.
got kicked out. His dad got kicked out. I can't remember how many innings before. I think he was vaping is all.
Okay.
And you know how that goes. And then the fans around are boo and or cheering and whatever, and kids getting pissed. I
Mhm.
didn't know that at the time. What I saw was uh, I'm sitting there and they're chirping at each other, and uh, it gets to the point. It was I kind of just I didn't pay attention to it, whatever. And I see this guy, Padre guy. He's sitting down close to the field. He's probably like on row 2 or something.
Mhm.
He he stands up and says, "That's it," or something to that effect, and starts walking. And I see those eyes, and I know how to fight, and I've been in fights, and I've seen those. I knew he
Mhm.
wasn't going to stop, and he just marched up about to where I was just behind. I was like a row behind or whatever.
Mhm.
And he marched up about 10, 15, just 90-degree right in, didn't even stop. And the other guy, so at that point, as soon as he turned into the aisle, I looked over and I hadn't really looked at the Rockies fan. And the guy stands up and I'm like, oh my God, this guy's a fucking teacher. Like, what? Okay. And this is bad news. He has zero shot. And so I'm like ready. And then just the most clean hit I've seen. And it's that is probably the best thing that could have happened, because if more punches were thrown, that I got him in a pretty good chokehold, and
Mhm.
he was not getting out. He was not getting, and that there was another guy kind of held him, but when I jumped over, I kind of as I jumped, I wrapped my arm around his neck, and as I landed, I brought him down. He was not move. He's not going to move, and I just wanted to hold him there. And please can't. I was just holding him there until please, and then tap on the back. It was
Mhm.
like whatever, because that guy, both were at fault. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
I have no bias in this. I don't care,
Yeah.
And but as soon as that guy, I saw the Rockies fan stand up, I'm like, oh, this is not good, because he has no shot of defending himself, and he didn't. He left. It was the
Oh,
most.
he didn't even know it was coming. It looked like it, and when you because I watched the video like a couple times, like a couple different angles. Everybody else in the crowd knew something was going to happen, and it seemed like the Rockies fan had no clue.
Oh, he didn't expect the guy to hit him, but
Mhm.
come on, dude. It was at least, oh, it was bad. And so I get back after all this, and a guy sitting behind me, 2 rows behind me, he goes, "You got some good form or whatever. I used to do that for a living." And I was like thinking boxer in my head. I'm like, "Oh, cool, blah, blah. What do you do?" And he goes, "I played for the LA Kings for about 10 years. His name's Derek Armstrong, and
Mhm.
he does the TV broadcast pre and post for the LA Kings, and the Avalanche were playing the Kings. So him and his son were there, and we got to talk. And his son's actually a rookie in the Canadian League. They're the coolest guys I've met in a while.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, long story short, man, it was pretty intense.
Oh yeah, and the funny thing was, it looked like. Have you ever been in a stadium fight before? Because
Me, no.
your form and everything when you jumped over the seats and got the guy in a chokehold midair. It seemed like it wasn't your first rodeo.
Well, not in a stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, I can fight. 10 years ago, I don't like conflict anymore. I just stay to myself, but I knew that guy was in trouble, and that guy should not be swinging more punches. So it was, yeah, I don't know, just like I said, I'm on a broke. I'm not even supposed to be walking, and I just, adrenaline's a pretty badass thing,
Oh yeah.
and just take whatever. Just got him in chokehold, get it taken care of. I guess
Mhm.
I don't know.
So did anything happen to you or anything when the security and stuff came, or were they just
No,
happy that you helped?
they didn't even talk to me at all. Me and the other guy who kind of came and held him down after,
Mhm.
we were just saying what's up, and that was crazy. And I went up and asked them after, and they said, yeah, the Rockies guy's not pressing charges.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, good. We don't have to deal with it. I don't want to. I'm already exhausted and
Yeah,
stranded
right.
here. I want to deal 2 hours of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it was definitely entertaining to say the least.
No, it was intense. So you think about the Malice in the Palace and
Oh yeah.
all these other ones. They're intense. I was a season ticket holder for the Jazz a few years ago, and man, it like with Donovan Mitchell's rookie year, and they'd get those playoff games with Westbrook and the Thunder, man, like it gets intense, but nothing's gonna happen. That escalated pretty fucking quickly.
Oh yeah.
But whatever. Like, and I don't use social media. I used to, but I heard because I saw on YouTube that some people were just saying, you know how it is, stupid shit gets said. So I was just, and I like Twitter actually the most. So I heard and created another one and just put the video, just said, hey, here's kind of what happened. Don't blow this out of proportion.
Oh yeah.
It's just two stupid guys. You know what I mean?
Anyway. Oh yeah, because that stuff happens. That's the stupidity in the stands and stuff just gets elevated. One stupid thing can get said, and then all of a sudden it's just
that's probably how I've been portrayed. Whatever, just this guy. Oh, he's coming in to fight. I'm not a Rockies fan. I don't. This guy was an asshole, and he punched some older. Granted, it was just a stupid situation. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What do you do?
Definitely from the video and stuff, it just looks like you're just jumping in and just helping.
So look at this. If you have Twitter pulled up, can you do that right now?
Yeah.
Go to @Cybin-Eyes, CYBIN eyes. I just created that a couple days, or what was it? I don't even know. And go to my media. There's one with a little bit. It's either they're all the same. So here, I'll let you watch that. Put it on. You can let it play on the audio. I'll listen to.
Yeah, definitely.
So, it was pretty intense. Those girls sitting in front of me, by the way, 4 10s across the board, smoke shows. But that was just cherry on top. No, they sent me that video. They were nice girls, and anyway, I didn't get to see that till a little while after. I was just hanging out. Anyway, that's pretty good angle though, right? And if you pause that video, or at the beginning at 0 seconds, they got it. It's like, is this dude's following through? So that's when she's going, oh, and so as soon as, oh man, it was the most jello I've ever seen anyone just.
Oh yeah, he was out.
That angle where I'm looking at him, you see the side angle of him, but the angle, I'm just watching this, and it was the most clean shot I've ever seen. The guy, it was too perfect of a shot. I give it up to him, and now I apologize for the guy. That's just the way I felt. He needed to be put restrained because I didn't want any more punches.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, because if he's out like that and stuff, and nobody stepped in, you can do like some serious damage.
Oh yeah, and if he didn't knock him out, that would have been a way bigger problem. Cops would have maybe come in, but I think it got handled the best way possible, especially no charges pressed, because if that guy did, that would have been stupid, and that kid would have had to deal with it forever, and they're both just dumbasses, but whatever.
Yep, yeah, because most times if stuff happens in stadiums and stuff, it's most of the time not just one person's fault. Most time it's two people going back at it.
And it's 3 things fault. You throw in alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think the Rockies. I don't even think they both were drinking. The kid was pissed his dad got thrown out. Yeah, just stupid.
But yeah. So
sign that kid up for fight night.
Right.
That was dirty. I mean, whatever.
So yeah, well, thank you and everything. I think that's pretty much all the questions. Just trying to get like the actual story of what happened, and especially from somebody who was in the I know, put on quotes like brawl. Pretty much one guy threw huge right, and one guy went down, then a couple people stepped in. So
Yeah, it was more to stop the fight and a brawl happening.
exactly.
Yeah. All
All
right,
right.
dog. Thanks, David. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, take it easy. See ya.
You too. Bye.